look at our competitors, you have to start with the current holders and two-time defenders, Emirates Team New Zealand.
Emirates Team New Zealand do it again in a new class of boat that proves Kiwis can fly.
They've set the bar within America's Cup racing for the last decade. They won it in 2017 in Bermuda and then defended it at home in Auckland in the new AC75 class that we'll see again racing this summer. Much like the New Zealand All Blacks, the rugby team, they have a very strong culture, a very strong core, and are very insular. They don't really let anyone into their world, and they're tough competitors. And whoever gets to challenge them in the America's Cup match this summer will have their work cut out trying to beat them. To go to the two challengers that we raced against in the last Cup, you have American Magic, who are in their second cycle. They had somewhat of a disastrous time down in Auckland where they had a catastrophic capsize that all but ended their chances of being competitive.
American Magic!
They've retained a lot of their good talent from that campaign and have added World Sailor of the Year Tom Slingsby to their roster. Now, Tom Slingsby is an Olympic gold medalist, and their American Magic boat looks pretty different to ours, so it'll be very interesting to see how they go. And the other returning challenger from last time round is Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli.
Prada, who has challenged for the America's Cup a record 5 times.
Now these guys are long-time campaigners for the America's Cup. They first competed in 2000, where they famously made the America's Cup match, losing to New Zealand in the final then.
But being the best in the challenges has not been good enough this time.
And they've competed in every America's Cup since then, other than one. So again, much like New Zealand, they're a team that is set in their culture, set in their ways, and they are a super competitive outfit. But noticeably to me here, they've added some really young Italian talent out of youth sailing, which has been quite refreshing to see. Now, a returning team is the Swiss, Alinghi. They won the America's Cup with Russell Coutts at the helm in 2003 and then defended it in 2007. So although they're a new team to this foiling style of America's Cup, the Swiss, for a landlocked nation, have ironically won the America's Cup twice already. So they have a good history within the Cup itself. They, like us, have got a relationship with a Formula One team. They're in bed with Red Bull. So they will probably be seeing the same benefits that we've seen from the whole computing side of things that we've seen as a massive benefit. And the last team that is very new back into this cycle is the French. And the French, they're slightly late starters. They bought the New Zealand design package. So we know that that will be a good boat straight away. They're slightly late to the sailing program here in Barcelona, but if their talented group of sailors led by Quentin Delapierre can get to grips with that boat early on, then they're going to be a real challenge for everyone to try and beat, because we know that the boat they're sitting on will be fast.